Hi, this is Chris Collinsworth, and you're watching JRSportBrief. Lock it in because we're loaded and ready to go.
So look, folks, I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had some NFL football yesterday, but a big shout outs to my main man, Johan, on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter and Facebook if you're not already. Johan asked for an NBA Teams That Suck 2012 edition, but you know what? The NBA season just started, so I'm going to do the NFL instead. The NBA edition will come in a few months, and I'm not wasting any time. I'm starting off with Teams That Suck. You cannot forget the Browns. These guys have a legacy of being terrible. They're 2-8 this year, and your main man, Brandon Weeden, he's a quarterback who's damn near in his 30s, and he looks like he's not going to be the guy that's going to work out. And a big shout-outs to my main man, Trent Richardson. They're going to work you to death, man. And by the way, you were wrong in telling me that the Browns were actually going to compete this year.
And, you know, everybody on the Browns is working hard, and so I think we're going to shock the world this year.
Moving on to another awful team, I'm talking about the 1-9 Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, they almost beat the Houston Texans yesterday, although they let Andre Johnson and Matt Schaub have a field day. Chad Henne was the backup. Every time I turn my head, Blaine Gabbert is hurt. Maurice Jones-Drew, this guy wanted a new contract. His ass is hurt. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they need to bring back a time machine and make sure Tom Coughlin is the head coach. That looks like the only way that they're actually going to win anything. Moving on down the list, who can forget the 1-9 Chiefs? I think they're trying to run Jamal Charles into the ground. They're trying to blow out this guy's leg. But you know what? Matt Castle, he fooled everybody into getting a contract. They have Brady Quinn as the quarterback right now. And the Kansas City Chiefs, they are another team that has a legacy of being absolutely awful. I don't think they have anything to look forward to except for old memories of Tony Gonzalez. The Arizona Cardinals, these guys are 4-6, you know what? But they started 4-0. They went from Kevin Kolb, John Skelton, and yesterday they had a guy named Lindley throwing the ball. I think Larry Fitzgerald is probably on suicide watch at this point in time. I wouldn't be surprised if he asked for a trade out of time. I mean, Anquan Bolden is probably laughing at him right this second. The Carolina Panthers, these guys are 2-9. Cam Newton has more than 2,000 yards passing, but he's turning the ball over at a ridiculous rate, more turnovers than scores, and he must be in some type of sophomore slump. I guess all of those Superman celebrations need to be dialed back. I feel like we see this guy cry every single week. And last but not least, teams that suck, the Eagles. The expectations for this team are ridiculous, or they were ridiculous. And at the end of the day, I don't have to say anything, but he's going to get cut. He's going to get fired. And half of those guys, they won't be around next year. So that's my top 6. You can also go ahead and throw the Rams in there. You can throw the Raiders in there. Maybe they don't have enough criminals on this year's team. That is my top 6 NFL teams that suck for 2012, 2013. Who would you put on your list? Make sure you hit me up on Twitter and Facebook. The Eagles, huge ass disappointment with a concussion. I'll see y'all later. Peace.